Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chan. Let's get into Caught in the Act Unfaithful. Let's go. Okay, this is Ruby, and Ruby works in marketing and she is a model. So 3 years ago, she did a marketing media at a festival, and that's where she met Johnny. So Johnny is a photographer. She had gone up to him. She asked him to take some photos of her, and from that point, they hit it off. So Tammy asked her, like, what made you take him out of the friend zone and want to be with him? She was like, he treats her right. She said, he's older. He's 10 years older. She's 23. She says she is in love with Johnny and she wants to be with him. Girl, you don't know that, but let's keep going. So Tammy wanted to know what actually links them together. She said, he's a photographer. I'm a model. I love that. And they actually have a business together where she invested $10,000, and he takes pictures of girls. She recruits the girls, and that is kind of where she has a little stress. So then Tammy asks her, like, is he paying all the bills? Is he doing this? Is he doing that? She said he used to do it, but she has multiple streams of income, so now he's not doing it. And then Tammy was like, does he have a drive? Because I don't want my woman doing all this work. She was like, no. And especially since they started the business together, this has caused the decline in their relationship. That's unfortunate. So this is Tammy's face when she found out that they got another phone, a business phone. And she went through the phone and she saw a recurring number. When she asked Johnny about the number, he got to stuttering, as they do, child. But she said, he kind of flirts with the models, but that was the only number that he kind of called over and over on their work phone. So that's giving her pause. So then Tammy asks, like, how long are the conversations? She says, like, 20 or 30 minutes. And he's on the phone till like 1 or 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. And when she asks him, why are you talking to someone that late? He said, this is what I do. This is my business. So she moved out of the house. So Tammy's about to put the people on him, and we're going to see what happens next. Child, this is Kevin. And he goes above and beyond for his investigating. That's all I got to say. We'll see some stuff later on. So this is Johnny and just 3 girls going in the club. This is the first night. Nothing really going on. They were taking pictures. He's a photographer. He left the club by himself and he went home. And Kevin was perplexed because he was like, what kind of dude is around these 3 girls and goes home by himself? But that's what he did. So the next day, when Kevin, the investigator, gets to Johnny's house, Johnny's already gone. So he's hoping that he's at the studio. So Kevin is on it. In that little picture up there, that's Johnny and another girl at the studio. So he's capturing the moment. So then he gets when they come out of the studio. First, she hooked onto his arm, and then he held her hand. So this is somebody. So then Kevin goes in with his little spy glasses on, and this is what he sees. I spy locked lips. This is what Ruby was worried about. P.S. I just need to show y'all how committed Kevin is to his job. He just jumped up on this thing right here. Child, you better be careful, sir. Now we're on to day 3. They've gone to get ice cream. And the woman says, I just think that it's BS. Now what she's talking about is she has been talking to Johnny all the way on this walk up to this ice cream parlor. Once she gets up there, she's like, have you talked to Ruby today? He said, no. She texted me. I didn't respond. She was like, I don't know why you're still with her, and you want to be with me and I want to be with you. Something like that. But she is aware of Ruby and their relationship. But she's like, I'm not going nowhere. You need to make a decision. And I don't understand why he just want to leave Ruby alone. Right? Is it the money? Let's keep going. So, child, they got one more day. This is 4 days of surveillance. Kevin and his little trusty I Spy glasses, I spied a lap dance with a lip lock. Johnny and this lady is getting it in. Let's keep going. So Ruby, has made it to the headquarters. DJ Envy is with us tonight. And she's explaining to her that, she has these tapes. Anything could change the dynamic. Do you still want to go forward? She says, yes, let's go. So let's go. So this is the look on her face when she sees Johnny with like the 3 women, right? She is questioning like, who are they? Are they models? They don't know because he gets in the car and he goes home. And she was like, is that it? No, ma'am. So this is the face of Ruby on day 2 of surveillance, when he comes out of the studio with the blonde lady, right? She is trying to lean in to find out who that is. She can't really see her face. But then Tammy goes to this with them holding hands, and this is the look on her face. Because she cannot believe it. Although she's there for this, she cannot believe it. So right here, I think the girl got a little close. And Ruby said, I've seen her before, but that's not one of the models I recruited. Because remember, that's what she does with a job with Johnny. She recruits girls and he takes pictures. Then Tammy hit her with this. The lip lock situation. She really kind of didn't know what to do with that. So at this moment, she just really can't believe what she sees. And she says she's so mad. And DJ Envy said, this is not a chick that he's just knocking off. They're comfortable with each other. Like they know each other. And I think it is setting in with her. So now Ruby is seeing this, right? And she's hearing the lady saying that he needs to break up with her already. Like she heard that. And this is her face, saying that she knows about me. And she is trying to get him to break up with me. Child, and then. So Ruby gets up out of her seat. And usually when they get up out of their seat, we don't know what's going to happen next. Tammy is literally bracing herself. But it was calm, cool, and collected because eventually she sat back down. She's just a little distraught. So at this moment, she just heard the girl say that she needs Johnny to break up with Ruby because she can't introduce her friends to him. Like, this is devastating to her because she just can't believe that he would hurt her like this. She's 23, so I know she's hurt. DJ Envy says you have allowed him to kind of make you his sugar mama. And she was like understanding that he has taken advantage of her. So now they show her the last night of surveillance. Child, they show her all kind of photos. Him drinking alcohol out of her décolletage, right? And when they saw this, him and her on the side of the car outside, child. At this point, she's ready to put pause on her, right? Like, she is devastated. So then Tammy asks her, we can have a situation where you can talk to her, or we can have a takedown situation. Of course it's going to be a takedown. The girl already knows about her. Let's get to the takedown. P.S. She also showed them the Walk of Fame shot, where she's walking out of the house the morning after they left the club as he's drinking from her décolletage. This is crazy. And she also has no shoes on. So she gets in the car. She's talking. Tammy lets him know that Johnny and the girl is at the house. She says she needs some answers. DJ Envy is talking, but I don't think she really hears what he's saying. She's ready to get to the house. I thought this was so wild. So Tammy set up to have them pizza delivered. And she's supposed to walk behind the pizza guy. So when Johnny opens the door, she can just push her way in because that's her only entrance into the house without just knocking on the door. Child, clearly she's a little stronger than Johnny. Because when she tried to get in there, he tried to close the door. She pushed the door right on open. Johnny runs to the room and tries to lock the door. She runs behind Johnny and knocks on the door and tells him to come out of the room. So this is Carly. I think that's what they call her. So Johnny told her to stay in the room. But of course, she comes out. And as she has come out, she has let Ruby know that they have been in a relationship for a year. Ruby cannot believe it because she keeps calling Johnny her man. And she was like, nope, he's my man and you need to get out. So at this moment, Johnny is letting Ruby know that it's not working. He was like, you haven't been here. What was I supposed to do? Okay, her name is Charlie. And at this moment, Ruby lets Charlie know that Johnny is broke. And she has been footing the bill for a lot of stuff. He is pissed and he don't understand why this microphone is in his face. Charlie really doesn't understand why all this conversation is going on. Because she's like, just break up with her. We got stuff to do. Now, they all sitting here. Tammy and Ruby feel like there needs to be closure. It's closed. He said it's not working, and she told him to break up with you. It's a wrap. DJ Envy called Johnny a coward because he took money from her and did not tell her that the relationship was not working for him. And then, child, this is how he felt. He was like, look, I'm out of here. Y'all got these cameras and stuff in my house. I'm out. Charlie has no remorse. Even though Tammy told her how Johnny has lied to her for a year, saying he was going to break up with Ruby, but didn't, she's like, we're going to be together. She got to go. Johnny made his decision. He chose Charlie, and she got her equipment and some money back. Bye, y'all.